Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be using an absolutely absurdly broken deck. I feel like we literally just put everything that is broken into one deck right now. So I feel like a bit of a bad person here right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, but let's see if we can get some wins. I know that they just nerfed Vines, but I still think they are so absurd. They just they're crazy, man. Being able to stop everything from your opponent for 3 seconds is like broken. I don't know why Supercell thought this would be a good idea. Now, really quickly, while I have a second here to speak to you guys, I wanted to say I think I'm going to start to do once a week, just upload a video with a different win condition, whatever it is, you know, just so you guys can see some more gameplay and maybe learn from anything, if I can give you guys anything that's worthy of learning from, that is. So let me know if there's any other win conditions you guys want to see. I'm only going to do that once a week because, you know, I'm no professional Clash Royale player here or anything. It's not like I can be amazing at every single deck, so I have to limit myself a little bit there, but it's actually just because I really love playing Mortar. So right now we have a bit of a good gap here, so I think I'm going to play the Mortar right there, and then we can just wait and see what we want to do next. Ram Rider is crazy. I was not expecting a Ram Rider in this guy's deck. Let's just play the Ice Wizard here. That should do a good job of kind of slowing it down. And then we could go for a Boss Bandit, which just feels so wrong to be able to say, because I absolutely despise Boss Bandit, but if you can't beat him, join him, you know? So let's go ahead. Let's go for a Boss. That was a horrible play. I don't know why I did that. He's going to play Recruits. Oh my gosh, okay. I can actually live with that, granted the fact that that's a great elixir trade for him. I will take that over the Recruits any day of the week. Now let me think here. We've got a crazy push coming our way. I already know it. So I do, yeah, okay. So we do need to be a little bit careful here. Do I defensive Mortar? That's going to be the question. I think I will, and I'm going to play it up high in case he goes for a Ram Rider, so that should, in theory, most likely help kind of pull it. And then I'll go for the Ice Wizard on this side, just because the Mortar will fire onto that left side eventually. And then I guess I'll just play the Boss Bandit right here. Ice Wizard should slow that Ram Rider down enough for us. I'll go for the Skeleton Barrel in front so that he maybe plays the Goblin Cage first, and then we can get a little bit more value out of our Boss Bandit ability. So let's go ahead, let's pop the ability once, and then let's actually pop it again, see if we can get something out of it here. Oh my gosh, never mind. That was not the right play. Let's go ahead, let's play the guards here. Let's get the Ice Wizard right here, and then he's going to go for the Ram Rider. This might be a good time for us to actually use our Vines in a second here. So let's go ahead, let's use the Vines there just to slow everything down a little bit. And then if he gets that Ram Rider on the tower, that's okay. I think I'm better off saving my elixir for a second. And then let's go ahead, let's play the Evo Skeleton Barrel here, and then he'll probably go for the cage again. So let's go ahead, let's get the poison down there. That's going to be great value just on the cage as well as the flying machine. And then I'll cycle my minions in the back here. We're going to ignore that side. He's going to play the Recruits in the back, so we can go aggressive with the Mortar now. And then let's go ahead, let's get the Ice Wizard down here. He had to play the Ram Rider, which is really good for us. And then I'm going to stack up on this right side because we should have a decent counter push coming in a second. That being said, that flying machine is going to give me a bit of trouble, but the Boss Bandit is going crazy right now. Same with the minions. We got the Boss Bandit on the tower. We'll ignore that left side there. We got the Skeleton Barrel going in. Let's go ahead, let's get another Mortar down here. Actually, he might go for a Barbed Barrel, so I'll have my guards ready, and then we can actually take out the Brawler as well with that. He's gonna go for the Ram Rider instead. Let's go ahead, let's get the Vines here. Hopefully we get it down in time so that the Ram Rider doesn't get the dash on the Mortar. That was beautiful. And then I'll get the minions here as well to help take out that flying machine as well as defend the Mortar, and he'll play the arrows, so I'll get the Skeleton Barrel down there, but he does get them off in time, but we maybe will get some damage there. Doesn't look like we will. Let's just cycle another Ice Wizard here, and then I think I'll go for the Boss Bandit, and then if he goes for the Recruits, I'll have my Mortar down, so they'll do a little bit more splash damage for us, so that will come in very handy. And then I can just play the minions right there. Let's go ahead and get a poison down right here. I guess it would have been good to get the flying machine, but that's okay. And then I'll just get the guards right there on that left side. We'll play the Ice Wizard up high there, and then I can just go for my Vines here defensively to kind of stop that Ram Rider from doing anything really to us, and then we can just go for another Mortar, and in a second here we can go for the Evo Skeleton Barrel as well. And then let me think here, what do I want to do, because we have a pretty decent push coming our way. Let's go for the guards right here first, and then let's go ahead, let's get the Boss Bandit here. We actually might take a bit of damage here. Let's get the minions down, and then I guess let's get the Vines here to keep the Boss Bandit alive a little bit longer and make sure that we don't take too much damage. And then we will defend that pretty easy. Let's just get the guards right here. And that is going to be a win. Holy crap, that was a sweaty win for our first game. but I will take it any day of the week. So let's go on into the next match. Alright guys, next matchup, and this guy's name is Mr. Pancakes. I was going to say I would be willing to bet that this guy's got freaking mini P.E.K.K.A, but after seeing the wall breakers, I'm not convinced that that's what he's going to have. Now let's go ahead and let's pop the Boss Bandit ability there to get some more damage onto that Mighty Miner. And then let's let it dash. Oh my gosh, are we going to get on the tower there? Holy crap, that is insane. I don't know why I played the Ice Wizard there. That was kind of crazy because he's literally playing Bush, so there's nothing I can do to it. And then, oh my gosh, that is, whoa, that was meta. That is not something that I've ever thought about having happening to me, but it makes complete sense. This guy is a genius for doing that play, so I have to be kind of, that's actually going to give us a ton of trouble in this matchup because I don't really have a way to take that Bush out early before the vines can do anything. If this guy has Curse, that's going to absolutely ruin my day. Like, that 100% will be the worst possible outcome ever. Let's cycle the Skeleton Barrel there, and then at least the good thing is it's 5 elixir in total for him to be able to do that push. So let's get the Boss Bandit right down right there, and then the Bush will do some good damage to our Boss Bandit, but now we're going to have an okay counter push, and I do have a Curse of, or Vine, sorry, of my own. Let's pop the ability here and to try to help take out that Mighty Miner, and then I don't think I need to play it again. Oh my gosh, okay, hold up, maybe I did. We'll just eat that damage there, and then I'm gonna cycle my minions at the bridge. He'll probably play the Spear Goblins, that's completely fine. And then, ooh, okay, hold up. How do I want to do this? Let's play the Mortar right here, actually, to pull that Bush into the Mortar. And then the Mortar might get the Dark Goblin there, so that's going to be good. And we'll have pretty good pressure here, because the Mortar did stay alive. If he plays Elixir, oh, I was going to say that we could go for the Boss Bandit if he tries to play too much Elixir, but actually I don't think we're going to get away with that. But we will Ice Wizard there to make sure that we don't take any more Wall Breakers damage. And then I guess I'll cycle my Skeleton Barrel into the opposite lane there just to get that going. We do have our Vines at the ready in case that will ever be valuable for us, but I don't think we're going to necessarily need that. I'm going to start the Boss Bandit in the back there, and then I guess let's cycle the minions here. I'm praying that this guy doesn't have Curse, man. And then let's go ahead, let's get the guards down now so that we can help take out all of that. And then the Boss Bandit is there to help out, so we'll pop the ability there, get some more damage onto that Mighty Miner. Let's pop the ability again here, and then we do get the Mortar Lock, which is huge. Let's go for the Evo Skeleton Barrel there as well. And then I'm actually going to use my Vines on his Vines there, so let's go ahead, let's get the Vines down on his to stop that from getting on the tower. He did not expect that, and honestly I didn't even think that I could really do that, so that's pretty crazy. But we got great damage there on the tower. Let's go ahead and just play the Mortar right here. And then the Dark Goblin went in front, so that really ruins his ability to get damage on that side. I can just Ice Wizard right here, but we will take out those Wall Breakers, and that is going to be a win for us. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next. Alright guys, we got our next matchup here, so let's go ahead and just play that Mortar, and then we can figure things out as we go. He's going to play the Fire Spirit and then a Witch, and that is going to be a little bit late, so that's going to work out in our favor. Now, whenever I see the Witch, I have to think to myself there's a Giant or something annoying that's coming into this guy's deck. It could be Giant Graveyard, so I'm going to hold on to my Poison just in case. I don't really want to play it yet, because if he plays a Graveyard, then I want to have that Poison at the ready. And then the Ice Wizard will have a little bit of a counter push, so we might get a bit of chip damage, which is good. Oh my gosh, a Mega Knight is not what I was expecting there. I guess let's cycle the minions first, and then let's go ahead and play the Boss Bandit. I'm not really sure how I want to deal with this. This is kind of uncharted territory, I feel like, because he played the Mega Knight in the back. I'll go ahead and get the guards down. That's crazy that they took the damage from the jump there. Let's go ahead. I don't know why I popped the Boss Bandit ability there, but it'll actually work out not terribly. But that Witch is going to just completely counter our Boss Bandit. So I think the best way for us to do this is realistically going to be trying to get our Boss Bandit opposite lane when he doesn't have that Witch in rotation. Now the Ice Wizard will do a good job of kind of slowing the Witch down, and hopefully the Cannoneer can take it out here for us. We will take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Then let's go ahead and let's get the Mortar down again here, see what he plays in response to that. Oh my gosh, that is just insane. I will play the Vines there just to slow that Lumberjack down, just so that we can get some damage on that balloon a little bit quicker. Please don't get a shot. Oh my gosh, that was close. Let's go ahead and play the Evo Skeleton Barrel. I don't know why I did that. That was a little bit ambitious, I think, but we'll see what happens. I just hope he doesn't Mega Knight. Oh my gosh, he messed up the zap. That is beautiful. I love to see it. So we will get some good damage there. It ended up all working out for us in the end. Okay, so I guess we can chill out a little bit here because we have some really good damage, and we just want to try to take advantage of having a really good cycle now. So I'm going to play my Evil Mortar here, and I'm actually going to start to use my poison because I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that, knowing that he probably doesn't have a graveyard. If he does, he's going to be a mid-ladder menace like crazy. So you know, we need to be aware of that, but I think we should be okay. Then I have my vines ready to kind of come in clutch here on defense. I'll get the minions down there, and then let's go ahead, let's get the vines down right here. We will stop the balloon and the Mega Knight, which is good. But we will take a bit of damage here actually, so let's get the mortar down, and then let's actually get the minions here to make sure that that balloon doesn't do too much. But we will get the mortar lock. He went so aggressive there that he isn't actually able to defend, so we will take that tower 100% there. And then what do I want to do? Let's go ahead and let's play the Ice Wizard right here, and then I think we can probably just kind of chill out and wait a second. He'll fireball, but that is going to be a win for us, so let's give him a good game, give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright guys, last matchup of the video, so hopefully we can get a win here. Now going forward, I'm going to try to start to do longer videos for you guys, but today I was a little bit late to record, so I just want to get this one out for you guys in general. But I'm thinking about doing longer videos starting after today or around today, so hopefully that goes over well. Now he's got the bowler, we got the boss band to dash off, which is good because that is going to be good damage on the bowler. That'll help us out a little bit with countering it, but I do need to be a little bit careful. Let's go ahead, let's play the mortar first, and then let's actually go for a skeleton barrel there, and he will play, ooh, okay, the goblin brawler is there. Let's just play the guards here first, and then we should be locked onto the Dark Goblin. I'm just really hoping that we take it out, please. Okay, that would have been really bad if we didn't take out the Dark Goblin there. And then the minions will kind of clean everything up for us, so overall we're not in a bad position. The Goblin Gang shouldn't be too much of a risk for us. I think we'll be okay. And so I really want to slow things down now. I don't want to go too aggressive or anything. I think that the best thing that we can do is kind of slow it down here, get back to 10 elixir, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. Okay, now what's the best play here? I don't want to start my Ice Wizard in the back because that's a little bit risky. I'll start my Boss Bandit in the back, and I'll go opposite lane there. And then we'll kind of wait and see what we want to do from there. I guess I do have my vines, although actually, oh, I popped the ability, but I don't think we got it off in time. So the Boss Bandit's going to take some significant damage there. But let's go ahead, let's pop the ability again, because that'll give us some pretty good damage on everything. And then we can just play the mortar right here. Let's surround the bowler with guards to make sure that it doesn't get on the tower and, you know, really ruin my will to live. And then that was actually a beautiful defense. I'm not mad about that. I'm not even going to use my vines to stop the Royale Giant from getting more damage. I'll go for the Skeleton Barrel instead, especially because he used his arrows. And then let's wait and see what he does. He'll go for the Barb Barrel. No big deal there. Okay, how do we want to do this? I guess let's cycle with our minions. Oh my gosh, hold up. Okay, we got to get the Boss Bandit down there to take out that Dark Goblin. And then he'll play the Goblin Gang, so let's just go ahead and let's pop the ability there. And then let's wait a second. Let's actually, you know what, let's go for the vines right here to get some damage onto that bowler. And then I'm going to pop the ability again there to take out that bowler, hopefully. And then let's go ahead, and we got the Evil Mortar there, and we got the cage there as well. We almost got the lock on the tower, but not quite. But we do have a really good push here with the Evil Skeleton Barrel, and we do have the lock on the tower now with the mortar, and we have the minions going in as well. He's going to go for the Royale Giant. Let's use our vines to keep the mortar alive longer, actually. That's going to be huge for us. So we'll take that out, and that's going to be good. And then we can just kind of wait and be ready to defend here. We'll play the Boss Bandit right here on the left side there to kind of help take out the bowler and deal with everything. And then let's pop the Boss Bandit ability, and let's get an Ice Wizard down and make sure that he doesn't lock onto the tower. Spirit Empress at the last second is crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.